So good morning. It's Sunday, the 27th of March, 2022, and today is Mother's Day. And obviously, we wish all the mothers watching with us this morning peace and love today. And we thank you all, to all our mothers, for the joy and for the gift of our lives. This morning, this is our sacred divine service, a sacred hour with our Father God and Divine Spirit. And it's a morning, obviously, of prayer, of philosophy, a little bit of philosophy, and obviously mediumship with a wonderful and amazing Deb Clarke from Weston-super-Mare. Now, if you're watching and you want to comment this morning, please ensure that you are registered with StreamYard so that we see who you are rather than us calling you a Facebook user. So go above the screen, press the button marked streamyard.com/Facebook, and that will identify you. If you'd like to share this broadcast, then please go to the click link button and take it to the page to which you want to share it. And finally, if you're watching this service, as many of you do on catch up, we hope it brings you peace and comfort and joy in your life. Now, as I said at the beginning, this is a divine service, a sacred hour with our Father God and Divine Spirit. And helping us this morning to take the service is our wonderful and supportive friend, Deb Clarke. Good morning, Deb.
Morning. Well, afternoon now.
Well,
Hi, everybody.
Did I give you a big enough build up?
Yeah, I was thinking, oh God, I wish I wouldn't do that. Because you never know how it's going to go on the day. You get this build up, and then suddenly Spirit think, I'm not going to talk to her today.
It's a funny day because I've had COVID through February and obviously March as well, and I was supposed to do a service tonight and I cancelled it, and I regret it now up in Torquay. So I apologise to the people that I've let down in Torquay. But there we are. So welcome, Deb, and a happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you, Ben.
And I hope you'll have a lovely day with us, a lovely hour or so with us this morning. So saying good morning to us. Good morning, Eva from Sweden. And Jodie Lenormand, good afternoon, everyone, and happy Sunday. Catherine Hupton, hello, Catherine. Good afternoon, and hope you're well. I'm well, very well, actually. I'm looking out of the garden, thinking the garden's calling my name at the moment. Beautiful sunny day here in Devon. Mag Cullen from Ireland. Hello, Mag, and welcome. And nice to have you with us this morning. And to our great friend Nigel Wharton, a very good day to you both and all watching. Thank you, Nigel. Nigel was meant to be on for his first time doing some hosting on Thursday night, and he went and got ill.
Oh, that's not good enough, is it, Ben? That is not good enough.
It's just not good enough at all, in fact. I think we'll deduct, we don't pay him anything for doing it, but we'll deduct something from him for letting us down. Christine Murray, but I hope, Nigel, that you're better. Christine Murray from Bournemouth. Hello, Christine. And she's saying good afternoon to us all. And hello to Claire from Dublin, from Ireland. Claire, good afternoon and welcome today. And Mia Thomas, good afternoon, Ben, Deb, and everyone. And a happy Mother's Day to everyone. And Shirley McGrath. Hello, Shirley. Good afternoon. Wendy Fahy. Hello, Wendy. Good afternoon and welcome to you. Lovely to have you with us this morning. And thank you for joining us last night. You watched us last night.
I did.
Yes.
I watched you for a while. I did, yes.
Yes. It was quite heavy. We tried to get what do you call it? Zoom working, but the technology let us down. There we are. Christine Murray, she's saying Happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Christine, to everybody. And hi, Christine. Thank you for saying hello to me. Sharon Tolley. Good afternoon, Sharon. Happy Mother's Day. Facebook user, good morning or afternoon. So, well, it's afternoon, isn't it? And Susan from Dublin. Hello, Susan. Good day to you all. And Susan, we hope that Susan has COVID as well. I spoke to her during the week, and poor lady looked like she'd been slapped. I
Can you
mean
say
that.
that?
I don't. Oh, I said something awful. She looked worn out. She has COVID, and she just looked done in. That's what I meant. I'm sorry, Susan.
Do
I
you want a
didn't mean.
spade?
I didn't mean that how it came out. She looked stunning. And that's Betsy Davis. Hello, Betsy. And yes. And another Facebook user, Deb, you are wonderful. Never dirty connection.
Oh, it's because I said that Spirit might not turn up. They might not talk to me. It'd be a bit all a joke, you know what I mean? To them, you know what they're like.
So you've brought your fans with you today.
My one fan. I'll pay you later, guys.
Okay. Catherine Upton. Hi, Deb. Happy Mother's Day to you and all the mothers on here today. And we've got Debbie Thompson. Hi there, and Deb. Mia Thomas. You're always amazing, Deb. There you are. Gosh. Debbie Thompson. Happy Mother's Day to all you fabulous mothers. And we back that up very strongly. To Jan Langford. Hello, Jan. Good afternoon to you. I did a service in Scotland on Friday night, Deb, online, and I went on, and I couldn't understand a word. They were all from Glasgow. I couldn't understand a word that people were saying. They were all talking, and I was like, "Oh my God, what am I going to do?" But when I spoke to the people individually, they were wonderful. They were the most wonderful people, very warm and friendly. And I had a lovely evening with Spirit and with them. So you ought to get yourself up to Scotland. I do a number of services in Scotland.
You have to recommend me, Ben. Recommend me.
I will do. I will do. I'm recommending you all the time. Good afternoon, Ben, Devon, everyone. I have imprinted 6 powerful Reiki healing symbols into the broadcast. So thank you, Richard, and I've done the same. And the reason we do that is that we try to send healing to everybody who takes part. Bernd Schrubka. Good afternoon from Bernd from Germany. Hello, Bernd, and welcome from Germany. That's really wonderful that you should join us this morning. Thank you for joining us. Shelley Hawkins, afternoon. And Shelley Hawkins is networking. She can't help herself. Look. Hi, Shelley, and welcome. Looking forward to coming down to visit you soon. Haha. I have been slapped by the COVID law. I do look down in. Well,
Ben, I don't know.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, you could get yourself into all sorts of trouble. It's a good job we're all a friendly lot of here.
Linda Parry says, keep digging, Ben. Linda Parry, mind yourself. Sharon Tully, happy Mother's Day. And Debbie said, hello, Debbie. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. And Debbie sent me a lovely meme, which we put on the site this morning about Mother's Day. Christine said hello to her sister. Good afternoon, Ben, Deb, and all mums. Sherry Hawkins, just checking. This is Rachel Ann. Just checking I'm on here. Have logged back into StreamYard. Well, you're on as a Facebook user at the moment, Rachel Ann. Marida Ra is watching, and there we are. Okay, so a lot of people watching us. We have people from Sweden and people from Ireland, people from the UK, and Bernd from Germany as well. A nice international morning. Your strong knowledge of languages will be put to the test. I'm looking forward to hearing your German. It's probably as good as mine. Linda Parry says Guernsey.
Oh,
Don't tell me
nice.
she's in Guernsey now. The last time she was in Newcastle, she's obviously.
She's bad as me, just moves all over the place.
I think Linda Parry is probably just travelling with a small case at this point. She'll tell me off in a minute. So good afternoon, everybody, and welcome on this Mother's Day. This is a sacred hour with our Father God and Divine Spirit, and we now ask you, Debbie, if you'd be kind enough to start the service by saying an opening prayer.
Okay. Divine Spirit, as we gather together today, we give thanks for bringing us here together safely. We send out our thoughts to those who are suffering, whether through illness or through loss. We ask that they receive the strength, the comfort, and the courage to carry on. We give thanks for each and every day on which we have food to eat and water to drink. We give thanks to our friends and our relatives and the time that they spend with us. We also thank you for our friends in the animal kingdom, who we sometimes forget, but who bring us so much joy. We now send out our thoughts to those in the spirit world, our friends and our relatives. We ask them to draw close and pass on their messages of friendship and of love. We leave this service in their capable hands. Amen.
So amen, Debbie. Linda's travelling with a big case. The humour is getting a bit
good, uplifting
for us all. Exactly.
Yes, that's what
now,
we need.
I'm just going to take you off screen for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to just say the Lord's Prayer, and we'll also do the healing section as well. So, afternoon again, everybody. And this morning, as part of the service, I will say the Lord's Prayer. And I say the Lord's Prayer for you and your families, and also for my own family and the people I love that are close to me and matter. So, the highest good of us all, and for all our members and all the people on our healing list this morning. So, do please join me. And if you can, say out loud the Lord's Prayer. So, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we should forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. So, whilst we're in this prayerful mood, let's do some healing. Father God, Divine Spirit, hold us in your loving arms. Embrace us in your life-giving love. It is your power that heals. It is your will that we live in good health. And now in our time of need, please heal us. So as we pray this morning, could you please remember Jim and Mary Collins, Kay Harding and her brother, Carrie May, Sarah Woman, who has COVID, Susan Broadfoot Hughes, who has COVID as well, and all the people on our healing list, and the people in the Ukraine and who are traveling all over the world. Take care of them. And if you'd like to call out the names of the people that you love and that you want to send your love and healing to, please do it now. So may we be at peace. May our hearts be open. May we be healed. And may we be the source of healing to others. And we place our trust in the hands of our Father and Divine Spirit. Amen. Caught you looking away. Ruth Townsend is saying good afternoon to us. Marie Laura, hello, good afternoon, Marie, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Sharon Tully, lovely words, and heed to all those that need it. And Sherry Hawkins saying amen. Mia Thomas, Debbie Spencer Evans, and Susan is saying amen as well. So those who are unwell, obviously we wish you speedy recoveries. Australia, to all mums everywhere. So this is Susan Ross. Hello, Susan, and welcome. Good day, if we're from there. So I'm just going to read a poem that I published this morning about Mother's Day as a reading, and then we'll come to you for the mediumship, if we may.
Excellent job.
So this prayer is called If Roses Grow in Heaven. If roses grow in heaven, Lord, please pick a bunch for me. Place them in my mother's arms and tell her they're from me. Tell her that I love her and I miss her, and when she turns to smile, place a kiss upon her cheek and hold her for a while. Because remembering her is easy, I do it every day, but there's an ache within my heart that will never go away. Right.
On already?
Are you ready? Are you?
I'm willing.
Shall I hand over the screen to you then and let you run?
Can if you like. Hello, everybody. I don't know if there's anybody new on here, but all I do is just connect with your loved ones in the spirit world. And how I do it, because I'm not seeing all the comments, I can't see all the comments on here. So Ben has to do a bit of work as well. So what I usually do, unless they tell me where I'm going, which sometimes they do, if they don't, I will give all the information out, and then hopefully somebody will be able to take it. If you can take it, pop up a little message, say I can take such and such. Don't just put yes. Say whatever you're saying yes to, like yes, I could take a mom in spirit, such and such. And that's about it. All I will ask is that you take everything on board. Remember that spirit will involve the rest of your family as well. So don't just take the message for yourself, accept it for your family as well, because they want to talk, they'll want to talk to everybody. So they will involve the rest of the family as well. And that's it. You'll see how I work. It's really lovely. And I think that's all there is. Have we got Julie on here with a mom in spirit? I've got a lovely mom here that's shouting Julie to me, Ben. So I don't know if there's a Julie on here, but she's mentioning Julie down here, this mom is. And she's talking about April means something. So a lovely mom talking about a connection with the Julie down here, but also the month of April meaning something to somebody as well. And also the month of July, she's telling me as well. She's talking to me. She's put on, I think it's called a fez hat. I think it's a Tommy Cooper hat. One of those sticky up ones like this with a little tassel on. She's got a link, or she's got a memory to somebody having one of them, or somebody liking Tommy Cooper, this mom has. So we're looking for a Julie connection, a mom in spirit, Also, the love of Tommy Cooper, or somebody that had one of those hats that he used to wear as well. And somebody, she says, who's very good at telling jokes. There's a male person that she knows that's very good at telling jokes that she's got this link with as well. She's also just said to me the month of August will mean something to somebody as well. So the month of August, if anybody can take that, I might be able to let me get some of the nobody taking it. I know there's a little bit of a delay on here as well. So there's quite a bit of a delay. So we might have to play catch up a little bit and hold on for a second while we catch up. Isn't there, Ben? Bit of a delay, I think. Hopefully you can all hear me. Okay.
15 seconds.
Oh, right. So I won't carry on too much then. But like I say, this lovely lady named Julie, month of August meaning something, and the connection with Tommy Cooper and somebody telling good jokes, somebody being able to tell good jokes, she's saying. She's talking about, they don't usually give me heights, but I know this lady weren't very tall, and she's talking about 5'5". Somebody's 5'5" for some unknown reason. She wants me to give you that. And also there is a link to London as well. She's talking about a link to London in the family. In fact, there's a Cockney link somewhere as well. This mum's talking about a Cockney link in the family. But she's talking about the Cockney link belongs on the male side. All right. So somebody should have a knowledge of this Cockney link on the male side of the family as well that she's bringing in. Lovely mom. She's just given me a big pile of bananas. So somebody must like bananas or need the potassium of the bananas as well, because she's bringing in that as well. Nobody can take her at the moment, Ben? Or is it not?
Nobody.
Comments.
Nobody can take it. And I'm not, normally I would be drawn myself, and I'm not really being drawn to anybody.
The comments are a bit slow, aren't they?
Well, as they come, whatever they are, I put them up. So nobody's commenting at the moment, but I can't find a connection.
All right. She's talking also about Dawn down here, the link to Dawn down here as well. So there is a link to a Dawn. So she's talking about Julie, and she's talking about a connection to a Dawn as well. She just said to me, yes, they can take it. Somebody can take it. So I'll carry on with a little bit of information. If nobody can take her, I'll put her to one side for a second. But she's also talking about Tina as well. So we've got the connection to Julie, to Dawn, and to Tina that she's talking about as well. And also the London connection that's on the male side of the family, she wants to say as well. Okay. Betty, she's talking about somebody called Betty in spirit with her as well. She wants to talk about her. But if nobody can take her, Ben, I won't dwell on her. I'll park her. As we do, I'll park her.
We'll come back to her, Deb, a little bit.
We'll come back to her because it might be somebody later, mightn't it?
Yeah.
So come in for no reason. She won't come for no reason. There was somebody I spotted earlier, but I don't know who it was. So I thought, oh, a message for you. I've got a lovely other mom coming forward now. Now, this mom connects with the name Barbara as well. She's talking about Barbara. In fact, she's just said to me Barbara Ann. Barbara Ann. In fact, there's a record, isn't there, called Barbara Ann? And she's singing that tune to go with the name. So Barbara Ann. But this mom is talking about somebody's love of the Beatles. She's taken me back to the 1960s. So whoever this mom belongs to, she's taken me back to the 1960s. Love of the Beatles. Also love of Benny Hill. She's talking to me about Benny Hill as well. Okay. Barbara Ann, is that your nan's name? Is it Sharon? Okay then, but she's talking about, we'll see if it's for you then. She's talking, if it's for you then, Sharon, can you take the connection to the Beatles as well? And also the connection, when she's seeing you, she's made me look at your picture. She wants to do this with your glasses, as if you need some, okay. If you need, whoever this is for then, because we're getting quite a few links now. She's talking about somebody needing some new glasses, she's saying. Somebody needs some new specs. But she's taking me back to the 60s, like I say, because she's talking to me about the Beatles. So there's that era about her as well. She's also, Barbara is talking to me about the month of May means something. My nan's sister is Barbara Ann. Oh, this is a mom. She's told me she's a mom. So she's a mom. She's talking to me about the month of April means something. So that's an anniversary, birthday, or a passing. And she's also talking about the name Jackson. It must be a surname of Jackson. She just says to me, the name Jackson will mean something as well. She's talking to me about that. So it could be for you, Sharon. Can you understand? We'll try and narrow it down because there's a few people taking it, I think. But she's talking.
You're between two.
Yeah.
Debbie Spencer Evans from Hereford. She's saying she was born in 61, so her mother would have been Peak in 61, and her mother was called Barbara. Mitzi Collier is saying her nan's sister is Barbara Ann, but that's out of what you were saying.
Yeah.
And Sharon Tolley is just saying her boys have just had specs. So we need to get one.
She's talking about this mom's talking about, Sharon, do you know somebody that does this with the hair? My nephew is Jackson. Okay, then, so it could be for you. But she's talking about somebody that does this with the hair, but it's when they don't realise they're doing it. So it's like when they're watching telly or something, they're playing with the hair. She's got knowledge of that. She's been watching somebody do that. She's also talking to me about bunk beds. There's been some sort of discussion, she says, in the past, by the look of it, some sort of discussion about bunk beds. She's talking about that. And also she's been listening to a conversation about somebody wanting their own room. Somebody wants their own room or something. Okay, Sharon, probably with you then, we'll stick with you. But somebody wants their own room, she's talking about that. She's just said to me, Sharon, nice to finally get you. So I don't know if she's actually spoken to you before or she means narrowing it down to get to you. She's just talking to me about this lady doesn't like smoking by the look of it because she's calling it a bad habit. And she's talking about somebody around you that smokes too much. Okay, smokes too much, that needs to cut down a little bit. She's actually sticking one of the patches on me, as if there's a smoker around you that needs to cut down. She's not saying totally cut it, but cut down a little bit. And with the smoking, she's talking about somebody that used to smoke, that used to, I don't know how they do it, but they blow a lot of smoke from the cigarette. You know what I mean? There's a lot of smoke coming out and people coughing around them. So she's aware of that as well. She's just said to me, there's John in spirit that wants to say hello to you as well. So John. And there's also a lady in spirit called Mabel. You'll find these names as well. Mabel.
Can I stop you just a minute? We're working with Sharon Tolley. And we thank everybody for your contributions. But Deb has chosen to work with Sharon Tolley. So you know, if we're drawn to you, Carol, we will, as we did last night. We will come to you, but let's let Deb work. She's working with Sharon Tolley. Thank you.
Working with Sharon. Sharon, I'm still with you. Sorry. Right, this lovely lady. When she comes around you, Sharon, you should smell. It brings a lovely smell with her, and she's talking about Lily of the Valley. So this lady brings the smell of Lily of the Valley around you. You should be able to smell that around you as well. She's also talking about Tony down here. When they mention people down here, it's either because they need healing or there's something going on around them that you're going to hear about. But wait for the connection with the Tony around you that this lady Barbara is aware of as well. She's also just said to me that there is a new baby coming as well. She's actually, her words were, there's a new baby coming your way. All right, there's a new baby coming your way. So watch for the new baby coming. I don't know if I give you April, but she's talking about April means something to you as well. And also December will mean something. She's talking about the month of December means something to you as well. Oh, she's just made my eye itch and it's not me. So she's talking about somebody with is getting a bit, their eyes are getting a little bit irritated. I don't know whether it's just hay fever or something like that, but watch for the person around you that's getting a little bit of irritation around their eyes. Okay. In fact, okay. You know these, I think they're called styes, aren't they? She's putting a little sty on my eye. So hopefully it's a memory that she's got of somebody having a bit of a sty on their eye and they had to have drops or something, but watch for that. She's just mentioning that. Okay. She's just said to me there's a hang on. there's a conversation being had. She's just said to me of somebody wanting a new car. Somebody's been talking about having a new car, trying to discuss whether they can afford it or not. All right. So she's just saying I was involved in that. I was listening to that as well. Thank you for the candle that was lit for somebody in spirit. I don't know whether it was you or somebody around you. She just said that somebody lit a candle for people in spirit, and she wants to say thank you for that. And she's talking also about swimming lessons for somebody down here, she's saying. Okay, so I'm with the right person then, Sharon. She's been listening to a conversation about swimming lessons around you as well, little ones doing the swimming lessons. As you mentioned your partner, she made me read the text, and she's just said to me that there's changes in your partner's working environment. Okay, not bad or anything like that, but she's just saying she's acknowledging changes going around in the working environment where your partner is. There's some kind of movement. I don't know whether your partner's going to move or something like that within the same company, but there's some sort of movement going on there. She's talking about that. Okay. She says she's going to go in a minute, but she's just talking about somebody's going to be doing the marathon or the half marathon, as she's just told me. So somebody's going to be trying to keep fit, but it's going to go for the marathon, and she's aware of that as well. Just wanted to pop in, and she's just saying to me, just wanted to pop in and send my love, she's saying. I want to pop in and send my love. With her, she's bringing Margaret as well, so you should understand a Margaret in spirit as well. But she just wanted to pop in and send a love, say hello to you. Know that she knows that she's been spoken about, and she just wants to acknowledge that, and that's why she's coming. You're going to be doing some more studying. She's just trying to get me to hand you some books. So watch for the more studying coming up your way as well. Okay. So I hope that was okay for you. Let me get the chat up. Yeah, Sharon. Okay then. Hope that was okay for you. And we'll move on to the next person. I think. Who have we got here? I've got a dad. I've got a dad now. I've got a dad called John, who keeps saying to me, they keep talking about me. They keep talking about me. I just want them to I want to let them know that I'm listening. I want to let them know that I'm listening. So for anybody that's got a dad called John, listen up, because it's him. He made me say listen up as well. Listen up. Dad called John in spirit, who's been listening to people talking about him, and he's talking about they've been sorting me stuff out. So somebody has obviously been handling something that was that belonged to him, or looking at stuff that belonged to him. He's not telling me what it is. He's talking to me about, I don't know why you're talking to me about that. Now, John in spirit is talking to me about putting a tie on. He's putting his tie on, but he's tightening it up really tight around his neck. So it might be you, Susan. So listen to what he's saying and then see if you can take the rest. But for some reason, he wants to tighten this tie right up to his neck and tie it really, really tight. Right, okay then, for some reason. Why do you want to tight? He just says, I don't know if that's the way he did it, Susan, tied it really tight. There's something about it, because he keeps talking about this tie. He just keeps talking about tying it tight. That's the way I liked it. He says, that's the way I liked it, and that's how smart I used to be. He says, that's how smart I used to be. But he's talking about ties and being smart, he says, because somebody's going to be putting on a suit to go for an interview or something to do with a job. So there's somebody around you going to be going for an interview, Susan, or a job around you, and that's why he's putting this tie on he's talking about. He just said to me, if this is for you, I think it is, I'm aiming towards you, so hopefully it is. But he's talking about, in your background, Susan, there's an army connection as well, an army connection. He's bringing that. Okay, the army connection around you. Now he's gone, he's totally changed the subject now. Somebody must have had a lovely chandelier, because he's looking up and showing me this lovely chandelier with the nice little droplets on it, and the way it catches the light or something. He's talking about the chandelier catching the light, and this is a memory he's got of this lovely chandelier he's talking about. Now he wants Okay, must be for you, Susan. He wants to put on you, Susan, a little tiara. And I said to him, what do you want to put a little tiara on? Because she's going somewhere special, he says, because she's going to somewhere special. But he's also calling you a princess with that as well. So watch for the somewhere special that you're going to go, okay? And also calling you princess as well. He's talking about that, okay? He's actually, with the princess thing, he's talking, I don't know whether he means you or he means somebody else, Susan. He's talking about somebody that when they were young used to dance up like a fairy princess, and I've got the little wand with the little star on the end that he's giving me as well. He wants me to give you that as a memory as well. He says to me, I've got Jack with me in spirit. I've got Jack here. He says, and also, besides him being John, there's another John in spirit. There's another John in spirit that wants to be remembered to you. And also, the name Gordon means something as well to him. He's talking about Gordon being here. Right. Okay. He's talking to you about, you know that saying, Susan, as one door shuts, another one opens. As one door shuts, another one opens, he says. And if it shuts, you're not meant to go through it, he's talking about. Because he's talking about opportunities. His words are, opportunities coming your way for growth. So it's spiritual growth that he's talking about. Spiritual growth, opportunities coming your way. But he is saying to you, as one door shuts, another one opens. And he's talking about, you can't get on with everybody. You can't get on with everybody. So he's bringing in a change of people around you. He's talking about a change of people around you, he says, that are going to uplift you. Uplift you a little bit more than the people that the people around you are not doing it so much. So watch for the change of people, and the change also he's talking about of location as well, to do with spiritual work. He's talking to me about that. Okay, wants me to give you a connection with Kent and the White Cliffs of Dover. He's talking about that link as well. Okay. And he's talking about, Susan, he's also talking about a new baby coming around you as well. Okay, so watch for the new baby coming around you. He says there is a twin link in your family as well. Going back, he's talking about. And he's also bringing in a nursing link as well. He's talking about a nursing link. He's talking about the name Vera, means something to you. Although, hold on a minute. He said Vera, but then he's took me straight back to the White Cliffs of Dover, because I think Vera Lynn actually sang that, didn't she? So I think the link is probably there, although he's just talking about there is a Vera, but the link he wants to make is Vera Lynn and the White Cliffs of Dover. He wants to link that with you as well. He says, make me look at your picture, and he says, somebody's thinking of having their hair cut a bit shorter, but they can't make up their minds. So if it's not you, it's somebody around you that is been looking at, okay, to have their hair cut a little bit shorter. And he's just looking at that, okay. He's bringing in a memory of somebody that used to dress up, or did dress up as a witch. He's putting a great big witch's hat on me, but he's talking about somebody that dressed up as a witch. He's bringing that to you as well. And he's talking about a house move, okay? He's pointing to you, so this will probably be for you, but in the future. But he's talking about a house move around you as well. So watch for that coming up as well. He's also saying, oh, thank you for talking to me. Thank you for sending your prayers up as well. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for talking to me and asking for a bit of strength and a bit of help, he's saying. Okay, so he's acknowledging that you've been sending prayers up. Okay. He's also talking about September means something to you. And he wants me to give you Monday for some reason. He's just saying Monday is something. Monday is something. So it must mean something to you, the Monday, day of the week. Okay, anything more? Also the name Marjorie, he's saying. And also the surname Spencer. The surname Spencer will mean something to you as well. Before he goes, he thinks you need to sort your drawers out. Sort your drawers out, he's saying. But these are drawers that have got a lot of paperwork and bits and bobs in them. Drawers that have got paperwork and bits of bobs, and he's having a bit of a giggle because he's watched somebody that's gone, that's opened a drawer and tried to find something in it. They've been looking through loads of paperwork and can't seem to find it. Okay, and he's suggesting that they need to sort their drawers out. I've got that Alsatian up here with me. He's saying that Alsatian, I don't know if this belonged to him because he's describing this Alsatian as very barky. You know what I mean? Barky, as if it's a bit of a growler. Very protective Alsatian that he's got with him. But he's just said to me, I've got that Alsatian with me, he's saying. I've also got the tabby cat, he's saying. I've also got the tabby cat. All right. But he just wanted to, he says, I've just popped in to send my love and acknowledge that I do hear you talking to me. And I do see you looking at my photo. And oh, what a handsome man I was, he's saying. Oh, what a handsome man I was, he's talking about in his younger days, describing himself in his younger day. But he's having a bit of a giggle. Trying to uplift you, I think, as they all do. Try and uplift you a bit, Susan. Okay. So I'll loved animals. So I'll leave his love with you. Before he goes, he's just giving you loads of butterflies. They're all flying all over the place. Loads of butterflies going around you, Susan, all different colours. They're lovely. So he's giving you loads of butterflies. Okay. So I'll leave that with you. Got somebody else coming in now. Got a lady coming in. This lady I've got in spirit is telling me she's Patricia, but she's shortened it to Trisha, and now she's shortened it even more to Trish. So I know she was either known as Patricia, Trish, or Trisha. She says, yeah, I didn't mind what they called me. She's saying, I didn't mind. Okay, all right then, Susan. So if anybody could take this lovely lady in spirit called Trish, Patricia, or Trisha, she's lovely. She said, I don't mind what they called me. They called me all sorts. They probably called me all sorts behind my back as well, she's saying. But she don't care. She doesn't care. She's lovely. Mom and grandma, she's telling me as well. And I think she's going to be, either she is or she is a great grandma as well, because she's bringing the 3 links to me as well. So Trisha, we'll call her Trisha for now. She just answered me when I said that, we'll call her Trisha. She said to me, oh, that makes me sound younger. She says, that makes me sound younger, Trisha. She says, somebody's got a photograph of her on her, or had a photograph of her on her mantelpiece, as she's calling it, on her mantelpiece. Okay, she comes with a gentleman called Stan as well. So she knows of somebody in spirit called Stan. So we've got Patricia and we've got Stan at the moment with us that's waiting for somebody to acknowledge them. She's lovely. She's talking to me about, I don't know what she's talking, what are you talking to me about? Oh, I thought she was giving me a big balloon, but it looks like one of those yoga balls, you know, the great big yoga balls that you do exercises on. I think she's trying to make me go to that. So there's a link that she's been watching somebody that's been exercising with one of those big balls, but also these stretchy bands as well. So somebody that Patricia has been watching has been talking about or been doing some exercises with bands and one of those big balls as well. All right, she's bringing that as well. So somebody should be able to link with Pat or Patricia. Okay, she's talking about the name Bert as well. So we got Stan, we got Bert, and we got Patricia here as well. Okay, that wants to say hello as well. But we'll just wait for a minute because I know there's quite a big lag on here. So we're trying to catch up. So if anybody can take this lovely mom, let me know, or grandma. She's trying to connect with a lady on here, she tells me as well. So she's looking for a lady on here as well. But I know I give butterflies to Susan before, but this lady's connecting with butterflies as well. So there's somebody that likes butterflies as well around her that she's talking about. And also, she's telling me that somebody likes frogs as well. And I think somebody used to have little ornaments with frogs on, or little frog ornaments or something. She's bringing that in as well.
Sorry, Deb has gone and cut herself off the site altogether. So if you bear with me, we'll just get her back. We'll just see where she is.
Oh no, I don't know what happened there. Can you all hear me?
You cut your.
I know, I don't know what happened there, Ben.
You cut yourself off, I think.
Oh,
So don't worry.
I don't know. We're back.
Audrey says
Patricia.
spirit of being mischievous.
Yeah, it's probably
Well,
me.
they were at it last night as well, so I don't know what's going on.
So nobody can take Patricia? No, that's unusual. A mom called Patricia. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, just waiting for catch up then, because they've got this lovely mom with all the other information. Stan in spirit as well. She's talking about as well, Patricia. So if anybody can take Patricia, let me know. I want a link, because she's standing here quite patiently. She's talking about being quite patient. So she's standing here waiting. So somebody should be able to take, good. Anybody take Patricia then? We're getting a bit slow with the uptake of these, aren't we? Come on, somebody lovely. Somebody should be able to take Patricia. But she's lovely. She's just waiting here patiently. She's waiting to connect with a lady down here. And her photograph used to be displayed on a mantelpiece somewhere as well, because she's bringing that in as well. All right. And she tells me there's a new baby coming as well. Somebody's pregnant around whoever she wants to talk to. Somebody's pregnant around her as well.
Can we narrow down? I'm drawn to the Midlands area, but I don't know why. But I'm sort of being drawn, and I'm wondering if anybody watching. Okay, hold on a minute. Wendy Fahey is saying her best friend was Patricia, and she drew a frog. Yeah.
Yeah, there was some connection with frogs,
she had
weren't
frogs there? And yeah.
Okay. Called her Trisha sometimes as well, Wendy. She's talking to me about that as well. She's bringing through a gentleman for you then. So you've got a gentleman in spirit that you've been asking to speak to, apparently. If this is for you, she's bringing along a gentleman with her, but it's her that's coming through first of all. I don't know what she was like, but she's talking about you must need some upliftment if this is for you. She's talking about the need for upliftment. That's what she wants around you if this is for you. But she's bringing in that need for upliftment. I don't know if I'm with you or not.
I think you are, actually.
The need for upliftment. She's also talking to me about this new baby that's around you as well. So there's a brand new baby around you. It's Wendy, isn't it? I was trying to find out who I was with. So Wendy, it's for you. But she's talking about a baby coming around you as well. And she's talking about the month of February should mean something to you, as well as April again meaning something to you as well. Now, there's a gentleman in spirit called John as well that she wants to bring forward to say hello to you. And I think she's going to go now, Wendy, because she wants to bring a gentleman in. I think she was just bringing this gent in for you that wants to talk to you. It's either dad or granddad at the moment, okay? So dad or granddad from spirit wants to speak to you. But he's come because he feels that this is all about upliftment for you. So you must need some upliftment or some strength at the moment. And this is what this gentleman's coming through with big strong hands for you. He's got quite big hands as well, Wendy. So he's coming through with this for you, this strength and upliftment, because he's talking about things going on around you. So there's things going on around you. He's talking about, he's actually describing it as upheaval, Wendy. So there must be some sort of upheaval that's going on around you at the moment. This gent feels he can help with, or he's talking about being here to help with this upheaval that's going on around you. He's talking about he's just given me the month of May that means something to you as well, but he's talking about bridges that need to be built in the family. So there's little niggles going on around you that needs to be built, okay? He's talking about that as well. He's just also give me the name Martha as meaning something. Martha's in spirit as well, but he's talking about that. And I was just singing a song to me. That's why I was hesitating. It's just singing this song to me called Mr. Blue Sky. I think it is for you, Wendy. Mr. Blue Sky. I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if that's, if you remember it. I can't remember who it's from. Mr. Blue Sky is singing that song for you as if somebody likes the sun or likes the song or whatever, but he's singing that to you as well. He's also brought with him an Alsatian as well from spirit as this dad or granddad. I think it feels like a dad to me, but he's coming in quite strong, but he's not exactly telling me who he is at the moment, but he's bringing in an Alsatian with him as well. He says that you've recently looked at a photograph of him. So this is a gent that you've recently glanced at a photograph of that's coming through for you. He's also talking to me about, there's a lady in spirit that went with breast cancer as well, all right, that he wants to bring through to say hello to you as well. And also the name, we're going back to the name Barbara will mean something to you as well. But this gent is not saying a lot. He come with Patricia, but he's not saying a lot, but he wants to be here, he says, for strength. Or hello, that's it. He wants to give you some strength. You must need a bit of strength around you. And he's talking about there's a lot of sorting out. There's a lot of sorting out to be done, but I don't know what he means by that. But he's just got knowledge of a lot of sorting out that needs to be done as well. He's bringing that around you as well. He says also, Wendy, there's 2 babies in spirit as well. 2 babies in spirit that should have knowledge about. When I'm going back to Pat now, because she wants to come in, but she's talking about when she's around you, you should smell perfumey smell. She's not telling me what it is, but there's a perfumey smell around you that she's coming with. So that's how you'll know that she's around you. All right. She's talking to me about that. Okay. I think they just want to give you some upliftment with you, just popping in to say hello and give you a little bit of upliftment. I think that's all I've got. I think he's going to go now. Well, I hope that was a quick message, but I hope that was okay for you. So I'll leave you with that. Jim. I've got a Jim in spirit now. So anybody who knows Jim in spirit, this is for you when we find out what he wants to say. Lovely Jim in spirit. Got a nice sense of humour. All right, it's Jim. He's connecting with a lady, I think, on here. He's talking about somebody on here. Okay, then. So she knows you're talking to her, doesn't she, Wendy? So moving on, if to anybody on here can take Jim in spirit that wants to say hello to them, but he wants to say hello to them. He's talking about Jim's come because he's telling me there's some, hold on then, Mia, we'll see if it's for you in a minute. He's talking about there's some concerns about somebody's health within the family. He's talking about that. Jim has also got somebody's mom with him in spirit as well. So you probably got a mom in spirit, but Jim's the one that's coming through. But he's talking about the concern about somebody's family or a member in their family, some health concern there as well. Jim has also been listening to somebody that's been discussing schools somebody's been talking about a change of school, or something to do with sorting a school out. Okay, so there's that conversation that he's been listening to. So somebody should be able to understand that. He's also talking about somebody down here. Is it Uncle Jim? He's talking about okay. He's also talking about somebody down here that likes cats. So there's a cat lover. Okay, there's a cat lover around, whoever he wants to talk to. I don't know if it is you, Mia. I don't feel drawn to you yet. I'm waiting for. He seems to be waiting for other people to pop up. So we'll see. So we've got Jim, who's looking for a female on here, who's talking about health concerns about somebody in the family, and also the talk of schools. He's bringing that in as well. Okay, Jodie, homeschooling my daughter. I don't think I'm with you, Mia. I think I'm with somebody else. He's telling me I'm with somebody else. I might be with Jodie. Now, I'll go, Jodie, if this is for you, Jim has just made me bite my tongue. But I think it's somebody that has a habit of biting the tongue. I know that sometimes it's symbolic for me, as if there's somewhere, a situation around you where you have to bite your tongue and not say something. All right. But he's talking about biting of the tongue. So it might be double linked, Mia, but I feel more drawn
Deb,
to Jodie.
can I just come in, because obviously time is now running against us, and we need to place this, and it seems like there's almost a competition of who's going to take what, and what bit of evidence is better than the other. So Jodie is I need to bite my tongue. So we're what with Jodie on this one?
I'm good with Jodie. Right, Jim is talking, Jodie, about a new baby coming around you. So watch for the link to the new baby. I've got your nan in spirit that's going to talk to you in a minute as well. But he's talking about a new baby coming around you, Jodie, and also he's talking about two babies in spirit as well. Now, he's talking to me about somebody, his words are, somebody needs to upgrade their skills. So somebody's going to be doing a course or something like that.
Well, it goes on. Mia Thomas, she has to bite her tongue. We've got Glennis Poppyfields Huskins, she can take the tongue, etc. Now,
leave it then. Oh no, leave it, because it's probably one of these kind of triple link that I get, where everybody can take the same information, and that's what spirit do. If they're rushing for time, they'll involve everybody. So take it, everybody else just take what I'm saying or what your relatives are saying, and I'll concentrate on Jodie. But I think it's for Jodie, this one, so I'll stick with Jodie for now. She can take the babies in spirit. But this Jim, Jodie, is talking to you about upskilling. Somebody needs to upskill. Okay, but he's also wanting to give you books as well. So you're going to be doing more studying. And he's also talking about a house move for somebody as well. There's a house move going on around you, and it's around you as well. So I can see you helping. So there's a house move. Your nan, Jodie, wants to give you, she's talking to me about you eating properly. Make sure you're eating properly, Jodie. It's as if you're drinking to fill yourself up. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on. To make yourself feel full, you're drinking more, and she's trying to make you eat more food. And she's just said to me, substantial food as well. Now, I don't know if it's you that likes the jacket potatoes, but she's given me jacket potatoes for you. So somebody obviously likes those. And with the jacket potatoes comes the memory of somebody, somebody that put one in a microwave and it exploded. All right, so watch for that as well, that she's bringing in, your nan. She wants to put, I think this must be a memory, Jodie, but this nan has made a daisy chain and she's putting it around your head. So she's got this lovely daisy chain around your head as well, just bringing that to you as well. Nan has come to you because she's talking about, her words are uplifting your spirits. So you obviously need a bit of upliftment. And she's talking about also self-belief as well. Self-belief in yourself and what you can do. She's just said to me, there's a link to the Isle of Wight as well for you, the link to the Isle of Wight, so watch for that coming. But she's talking about you upskilling and moving forward and self-belief, she's saying, and progression with you, she's saying, progression, and it's all about your learning and what can come, and opportunities coming your way, she says, for work as well, but different areas of work where you're going to have to choose what you want to do. She's talking to me about that, but she just wanted to say hello to you, I think, as well as Jim. Just wanted to come and say hello to you and let you know that they're watching. That's her words. Let you know that they're watching and they're aware of what people are doing. So there's some people around you that they're keeping their eye on for some unknown reason. Okay. And she's also, before she goes, she's just saying, I'm aware of somebody around you that's feeling out of sorts. So not feeling very well, feeling out of sorts around you. And they're giving this lady healing. So she's aware of that. So I think that's all they're going to say, because we're rushing for time now. Ben's rushing me for time. So I'll leave that with you, Jodie. I hope that was okay for you. There you go, Ben. It's always awkward on here because you need more time, really, because of the delay. It just takes a long time to get to the right person, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And what I find with it, it's like last night, we only did 4 messages in an hour. And the messages, sometimes messages take a long time because of the importance of the message. So it is.
It's also the link. It takes a long time for people to reply, and you have to slow down and to get to the right person. But you can only do what you can do.
Yeah.
I suppose.
When I do Zoom services for churches, I find that I go directly to a person rather than and I find that works much quicker. And you go to them with the information.
Church services.
Yeah.
I'll just go boom, boom, boom. I know exactly where I'm going, but because you can't see everybody, it's awkward to get to the right person and then narrow it down. But there you go.
In about, I think, about 40 minutes, I did about 10 messages. I think, you know what I mean? Whereas with this tends to be slower.
It's slow.
But every time we try to use Zoom, Paul Ashbrook comes on, and then it all falls apart. So I don't know what he does with his computer. Andy Reid, love listening. Thank you, Ben and Deb, and have a great week ahead, everyone. Claire from Ireland, thank you. Beautiful messages. Healing listening to you, and bless you all. And Christine Murray, lovely service. And Audrey Ducanson, hello, Audrey. Beautiful messages, Jeb. Thank you. So I'm just, this coming week on Nothing Fancy, on Monday nights, every second Monday, I go off and study. So I'm busy studying Monday night. On Wednesday evening, Susan Broadwood Hughes and I are running an open circle at 7:30. Bernd is saying you did wonderful and the subtitles helped. So that's okay, because there's subtitles appearing, although not on the And Jan Langford is saying, great to see you, Jan. Thank you so much. And Linda Parry is thanking us as well. Now, on Thursday evening at 8 o'clock, we have the healing service, as normal, with Paul at John Bashbrook. On Saturday evening, we have another trance evening with Melanie Blythe. And this is where Melanie is in trance, and you can ask questions of spirit, and directly from the spirit world, you will be given answers. So Melanie is on at 7:30 on Saturday the 2nd of April. And then next Sunday, depending on how Sarah's feeling, we should have Sarah Warman. And we haven't seen Sarah for a long time, so we're really looking forward to welcoming her back. Facebook user Rachel Ann, love listening to other people's messages. We all receive one when it's needed. And I had the privilege of giving Rachel Ann one from her father, who only passed just a week ago or so, who pushed in. I was about to give a message to somebody else, and this man pushed in last night. They do, don't they? Karen, absolutely beautiful, sir. Thank you, Ben. God bless. and all happy Mother's Day to all mothers. And Claire saying she agrees. Right. So, Deb, you've uplifted us all, and I feel ready to go out and garden even more than I've ever done.
That's good. Then make sure you put a hat on, Ben. Don't want you getting burnt.
I know I have to be careful because I had a kidney transplant some years ago, and I'm not allowed to be in the sun because of reduced immunization, whatever. Okay. All right. So there we are. Thank you both for a lovely. So Eva, thank you, Eva, from Sweden, and joining us this morning. Thank you very much. Marie just saying lovely messages and good afternoon and God bless. All right. And Catherine Hampton, beautiful service. And this is Rachel Ann and Richard Pugsy. A lovely service. Thank you. Thank you, Richard. Good afternoon to you. Deb, would you be kind enough to say a closing prayer?
Okay. Divine Spirit, now that our service is drawing to a close, we thank everybody here for coming and thank our friends in the spirit world for showing us again that life is eternal. We ask a blessing on each and every one of us here today and the families which they represent. May they go home safe in the knowledge that their loved ones are with them always. Amen.
So, amen. And thank you yet again. You're back with us soon, doing another intimate evening.
I think I am.
Yeah,
I think I am. Yeah.
We're kind of getting into a pattern now of evenings, etc. Susan says amen. Thank you, Susan. And we hope you get well, Susan. We don't want you to look like you have a slap face anymore. And Claire says amen to us as well. Deb, thank you very much. I'm just going to take you off screen. Stay where you are, and I'll be back to you shortly. So thank you all very much for joining us on this Mother's Day. It's been a privilege to work with Debbie and also for the messages that have come from the Spirit. A privilege to be part of it. Join us in the week if you can. And we have a busy week ahead. And so we look forward to seeing you at some stage. In the meantime, thank you for being with us this morning. Goodbye and God bless.